We supply sign language interpreting services, meaning we send out an interpreter to whoever needs them throughout the community. I was an undergrad at RIT. I didn't have any deafness in my family per se. But when I showed up at RIT, there were deaf kids in my major, deaf students in my dorm, and just one thing led to another. You know, I picked up sign language and then took some classes. It was serendipitous for all intents and purposes. You realize, wow, I can really make a difference between these two cultures, two languages communicating. I step in and I interpret for someone like, wow, that's fulfilling, or that, you know, I just helped some people who wouldn't have been able to communicate had I not been there. It's a good feeling.
There's gonna be a certain party at the station.
When I graduated, ETHIE RIT hired me as a manager of interpreters. I stayed there for 12 years, so in that time I got to do everything. I got to teach, I got to present, I got to manage a team of 35 people. I got to travel all over the world representing ETHIE. I mean, it was a wonderful experience. And then the opportunity came to kind of strike out on my own, which I did. Rochester boasts the highest per capita deaf population of any city in America. And I realized there was room in Rochester for maybe a new or different or better way. So, you know, I started it on two simple ideas: pay interpreters on time and always send the best available. Next year will be our 25th anniversary. We are biggest and the best and have a great reputation and are now nationwide. We're not just local. Across the country, our biggest challenge is we have more work than we can handle. Good common sense is a good way to run a business, and part of that is ethical behavior. But I've recognized, and I'm sure you have too over the years, common sense doesn't always make its way into common practice. And so if we just do the right things, one, we set ourselves apart. Two, we hold ourselves to a standard. Three, if you're not doing the right things, it sticks out more obviously.
When I was young, something that my mom always told me is you want to follow the rules and be the same person you are behind closed doors as you are to the public. And so I think that that's something that Interpretek does. We're a very transparent business and we make ethical decisions.
It's definitely learnable like any behavior. So it's in the coachable moments. How are we going to help them take the next steps towards better behavior?
I think that we work really hard to do the right thing every single day. And so to have it be recognized is pretty amazing.
I love what I do. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. It's fulfilling work, and you can sleep at night knowing you've done a good job, either providing employment opportunities for folks, or helping in the end, which is our mission, people communicate effectively, and that's the goal.